even wearing a mask became a political statement.
Oh, yeah.
Or should I say not wearing a mask?
That's right.
So it was crazy because I'm like, you're doing stuff against your own self-interest.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, it went along these economic lines, geographic lines, political lines, racial lines. And so we unfortunately had this terrible collapse of politics with this public health crisis, and politics absolutely won out. And so it's unfortunately because even now, whites outpace every other group. Middle class, older, wealthier whites are disproportionately now impacted by COVID. They have much higher rates of COVID. They die. They have substantially more deaths, not like whole numbers, but rates, right? Which takes into account how big they are in the population and hospitalizations because of their refusal to get vaccinated. It's terrible. There was a really great article about it in the New York Times a few weeks ago that breaks the numbers down. If you look overall for the whole pandemic, people of color are still disproportionately impacted because the early disparities were so bad. But if you isolate it and look at that period post-vaccine, whites are now disproportionately impacted. And for somebody like me, that is not a victory. The goal to solve health disparities is not for wealthier, whiter populations to get sicker and die younger. It's for everybody to have optimal opportunities for health. So I'm like sounding the horn for our elected leaders and these conservative leaders to really represent and fight for your constituents. Sure. Many of them got vaccines in secret. President Trump, before he left office, him and Melania got that vaccine.
Of course, yeah.
And it wouldn't surprise me if he's had 2 or 3 boosters. Remember, he makes his own medical protocol.
Yeah, he does.
He's like, I want all of it. Give me remdesivir, give me this, give me that. He wanted to throw everything at the problem. And but we've got
nobody has that luxury, right?
But we've got other elected leaders who, for fear of losing votes, won't be honest about their own experiences around being vaccinated and boosted, and they won't make a statement publicly. And they know, they've seen the data. They are behind the curtain. They know the vaccine is safe. They know it's effective at reducing severe symptoms, reducing hospitalization, and reducing the risk of death. But they won't say that to their people. And their people don't want to hear it from me. They probably don't want to hear it from you. They don't want to hear it from the people who made the vaccine. They want to hear it from people that they trust. And those are the people who can say it, and they won't do it.